Good day, Crime Talk aficionados. This is ScottReisch from Crime Talk, and thank you for watching. First on the docket, we have a 5-year-old who is going places. Next, a family that does crime together stays together. A 35-year-old homicide case is solved. And finally, our dumb criminal contestant of the day. Let's talk about it. Good day, Crime Talk aficionados. This is ScottReisch from Crime Talk, and thank you for tuning in. We would ask that you please hit that little subscribe button and hit the little bell so that you receive notifications of when we put out new content. Thank you for yesterday. I was on the road, have a homicide case, and man, has it been tough to get things done, but we had to coordinate. We went from Colorado to Norman, Oklahoma to Rogers, Minnesota, and back all rather quickly to get stuff done. And so yesterday we couldn't bring you a full video of Crime Talk, but today we are doing it on the top deck of Casa de Reisch. So first on the docket, let's get to it. A 5-year-old who is going places. That's right. A 5-year-old child from Utah had a fight with his mother because he wanted to go see his sister and buy a Lamborghini. And the kid, obviously having good initiative, poor judgment, that's right, he jumped in mom's car and drove off, headed towards California. A Utah State trooper pulled the car over, anticipating, believing that it was in fact going to be an intoxicated driver contact. Well, that's when he found the 5-year-old in the car saying he wants to go to California to buy a Lamborghini. That's what one of the fights was about with his mother. And he had $3 to buy it. So good initiative, poor judgment. This kid is either going to be a billionaire or a criminal from a young age. Hopefully it's the billionaire. And he needs to go make some money because I think the going rate for even a starter entry-level Lamborghini is about $300,000. So it only has $297,000 more to go. And check out this sunset. How good is that? Now, next on the docket, a family that does crime together stays together. That's right. A woman by the name of Charnel Teague, her husband, Larry Teague, and her son, Romanye Bishop. That's right. Common spelling. We've talked about this before. Romanye Bishop is wanted. Now, Charnel Teague has been arrested for first-degree murder, and Larry and Romanye are on the run for first-degree murder. They went into a Family Dollar store, were told by the security guard to put on a mask to comply with the executive orders from the governor, Miss Whitman, there in the great state of Michigan. So Charmel, Larry, and Romanye leave, come back in and shoot Calvin Manuel. First-degree murder, no doubt. Now, hopefully somebody knows where Larry and Romanye might be at this particular time, because the security guard had a family. He has 6 children and a wife that he leaves behind. This family needs to go do some time together for sure. Next on the docket, a Florida man is charged in the fatal shooting of a 40-year-old man 35 years ago. Manuel Fraga, he's now 66. He was charged with first-degree murder, robbery, rape, burglary, lying in wait, and torture. Back in July 12th of 1984, Manuel and his compatriot, who is yet to be identified, went to a hotel room looking to rob the victim by the name of Johnny Williams. Johnny wasn't there when the two men arrived at the hotel room, so they then proceeded to rape the woman that was in the hotel room in front of her child. When Manuel and his compatriot discovered that Johnny Williams had no drugs or money to take, they ultimately shot him and fled. The crime has gone unsolved until recently, when a cold case unit came back in, looked at everything, and was able to get some DNA from the case that was previously unable to do so. We've talked about this. These DNA cold case units are amazing. More and more people are going to be brought to justice. Next on the docket, our dumb criminal contestant of the day. And our dumb criminal contestant of the day is a Florida woman, Stephanie Wright. Well, apparently Miss Wright, maybe she should change her name to Stephanie Wrong, because she did everything wrong. She went into her garage, apparently began beating on a plastic bin so that her neighbors from across the street could clearly look over to her house. She thereupon pulled her tank top down below her breasts and exposed herself. The police were ultimately called, and when the police arrived, they noticed that Miss Wright had her tank top still underneath her breasts. She stated that she could do whatever she wants. She's in her garage, cleaning her garage, and if someone is looking into her garage, that it's their problem. The officers disagreed and said that you had no expectation of privacy, and you certainly can't go around exposing yourself in the middle of the day to young children. In this particular case, children that were in age between 11 and 5. So, Ms. Bennett, I get it. You want your privacy. It's your home, your castle. You should be able to do what you want to do. However, the law has not developed that far just yet where you can expose yourself to everyone. Now, here in Colorado, we had a case where a pilot was at the hotel at the Denver International Airport and believed that no one could see in the room, he could only see out, and while he was taking a call, was standing there naked towards the entire security screening line. The case was ultimately dismissed as to indecent exposure, which is what Miss Wright was charged with, but she is our dumb criminal contestant of the day. Now, another thing to be learned here is from this particular case is this sounds like a neighbor dispute. Neighbor disputes never ever end well. I guarantee you Miss Wright will be back and this will escalate with her neighbors. Thank you for watching Crime Talk. Thank you for being patient with me when I was traveling. I do appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy this beautiful view, the sunset here from the top of Casa de Reich. And to make it even better, I'm going to enjoy this fine Cuban cigar on the patio to celebrate being home. Thanks for watching Crime Talk. Have a great day.